Find the internet, James. This wall has been built. The clients, we came a while ago and did some spotlights in this open area. They had 3 separate lights. They've had an extension done there, and then this switch for the lights, I think it's that one. No, not that one. This one. It's the wrong side of this wall now. So we're going to install 2 receivers above ceiling. We will put a label on the fuse board to say they are there. We've got a single click mode to put on the one steeler module off of there. And then I'm making up a 3 gang with a click little module, look. 2 1 gang switches, which is going to go on this one here, because that's the biggest you can go is 3 gang on a 1 gang plate. So that one will stay, that one will stay, and then they'll have a kinetic there to do those 6 there. Well, first thing we got to do is take this plate off and link out the switch line, put a Wago on it, permanently feed the lights, and then we'll split the lights above the ceiling on 2 receivers. Right, I've got one Wago, mate. Please. Jesus, look how short these are. So I'm gonna link out it'll be a black and a red. Put them in a Wago, change this for a 1 gang module, nick the dimmer because it works fine, and then they'll have a spare dimmer. Will they have a spare dimmer? Yeah, they have a spare dimmer, won't they? Because we're only keeping 1 for these, so they'll stay. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it filming?
Yes.
That's fine. We'll keep that in because that's quite natural, isn't it? Welcome to the Chris and James show. Now I'm taking the mic. Right, look. Here's the double plate I've just taken off. Pop off your knob. Undo the little nut that holds the dimmer in. There's nothing wrong with these dimmers. That'll be a spare. That's the module we want. That module is going to go on this plate. Like that. Put your nut back on. Plastic nut. And then they give you a knob as well, James. Maybe a knob, James, yeah?
No.
Tighten that up. Don't scratch it. Put that on. Oh, baby. That way. The reason I'm rushing is because the guy's collecting the van in a minute. Come with me. Come with me, James. Look, this is what I've done. I've linked out the switch line and the feed, and this is the 2 now, which will just do the lights in this room. You all right?
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Right, look, there's 1 gang dimmer now. It's going to do these in here. Whoop, whoop. And come with me, James. These are now permanently fed, look. So these are on. So we need to find, I can't remember how we wired it. We thought we wired it there, but they're in the line. So it must be that one or that one. James is going to check. We're then just going to install 2 wireless receivers, but these are dimmable ones, and then put that switch on the 3 gang. That's it, James. I'm just swapping this kinetic front plate. That pops off. It's quite traumatic, that. Just want to snap it. We're going to swap it to this one to match the switch. So this is a satin chrome cover. Pivot that in there. And then click that in there. And then you've got a switch. And then the click stuff, build it up. So we want that to be on that side. So we want the kinetic first. Goes in there. That one goes next. Like that. And then this one goes last. Come on. Some of that, James. Oh, it's not in properly, James. Why is that not going in, James? There we go. Just got to give it a little shove home, James, sometimes.
Yeah.
Switch. Going on. It goes in like that, doesn't it? There we go. So now we've got 3 switches. That's obviously the kinetic. They're just normal switches, and then all you do is put these 2 screws in there. Sorry?
You're on.
Am I live on Facebook?
Definitely not on Facebook.
Right, look at this. We've got the light, the loop to the other light, the permanent feed comes into the switch. This is the switch now to the light. So all we're going to do is hold that. Is it on?
Not sure.
If you give me the right cable, James, they'd be on otherwise, wouldn't they? Was that not on?
That's why I put the right brake on.
These on? Probably trip the RCD, isn't it? Yeah. There we go.
Try again.
It's because we touched it together. Right, they're on. Okay. You still live, James?
Yeah.
Look, we'll hold that. I'm hoping we can do this with both flashing. I've never tried it before. And then they'll be in sync.
Yeah.
Aren't they? 2 receivers flashing. Press the switch. Should both find a signal. And they should all come on. Yeah. Off. On. That is absolutely stunning. We've made no mess in the wall. No mess. No mess. Job's a good one. I just get my phone from upstairs. Right, look. There you go. Kinetic receivers above dining room spotlights. Do not II test 500 volts. Gives the next guy a bit of an idea. So we've now got 1, 2, 3 above James's head and back on. So now with this system, they could have another switch here if they wanted to, and they could put a switch here. You can add up to like, was it for 50 switches if you want. But yeah, that's that little job. Let's go see how much the assessor is going to rip me off for the van. I've got to set this up, mate. Oh, it's awful. That is awful. Okay. Right, that's that little one done. We're going now. I'm going to go and get a dust sheet. We need to cut the dust sheets. If you give me 2,000 thumbs up or likes on this video, be it on any platform, I'm going to buy James an electric screwdriver. Is that all right, James? You happy with that?
That'd be great.
What are you building for your case here to get this electric screwdriver? Is there anything you want to say?
No.
No.
It makes life easier.
Just say please.
Yeah.
Please, everyone. Right. Let's go to the next one. Do it now, yeah. So they've just rang me. Well, they texted me and said they're not picking my van up today, which is a bit annoying actually because I got it all ready. Now I've got to wait till Friday, and I've got things to do Friday. But we're back at this job. We're going to mount some heaters. Second fix that single socket. Blank off the other one because they don't need the dual supply. Do the same in that room, and then I've got to climb in these eaves, pull 2 feeds to the immersion, and a new lighting feed for a mirror downstairs. We've mounted one heater. Slightly covers that blank plate, but I've had to go where the timbers are for this bracket because there's no fixing otherwise. We managed to get it on the timbers in the rafters, and then we put a socket because when you have a flex outlet on a chrome, it only comes out the front and it looks plot, whereas that will just have a little socket and go in there. Then jumped in there, pulled a off peak and on peak if you like. I'm going to cut 2 boxes in here now, and then we're going to flex. We're going to put switches with flex outlets come out, and then one is going to be like a boost, so which they won't use, I guess, and then they'll heat the water with that one when they get cheap electricity. Oh, that was a bugger. Just got a bit of making good to do there, but oh, that was annoying. Right, a little tip: if the sausage plumber or the manufacturer's already installed these and they've put the cable gripper on the back there, you can unplug the stack, and that will make it a bit easier to get that in. And then if the plumber's a sausage and you ever need to replace this, you're not going to be able to because he's put that there. He should have come this way a bit so it'll come out the door, but something to think about. Yeah, plumskis. And obviously when you're connecting up the immersion, you can do the same with the cable. We can pull that out of the way. Here's one for Super Sparks from, I think it's my last video, but I'm not sure. How are you going to segregate your earth from one immersion to the other? You can't. Are we ready, James?
Yes.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Well, just another hack. When you're trying to put a flex in there, and then that won't do up because it's too fat, because that's for 1 mil, yeah? You can flip this round. See them screws? Take them out of there. So you've got a recess there. Flip them round. Like that, and then you'll find that that flex will do up a lot easier. Hey. It's a bow selector thing. But they're quite nice, aren't they? So these are done a day point. Heaters are mounted, immersions are done, and they are. We're going to clean up. We've done this one as well. So this is what we've done apart from lamps and smoke, which I've got to get. I've got to get in there again now. I'll just show you quick. We've got to put 2 feeds from 2 mirrors. Just little extras. One here. We're going to pull a feed up and over. I can get to about here in the eaves, and then I'm going to have to drill a hole up, one there for a feed, and then pull a feed up there, jump in, drop a feed down there. You got it?
That's good, wasn't it?
Oh, James. I'd kiss you if I was that way inclined, James.
What's that then? Oh, look at that.
So there's the new feed. Look, I went and did the horrible bit. You just got to get it to the other hole now. Don't you ain't done it yet?
Oh yeah,
Down that bit. Down that bit. There's insulation in there as well. Look, we've got another feed here now. So all we've got to do is replicate that the other side. 2 mirrors wired now. Making good up there to me, but they were expecting that. Look, there's a feed. That feeds off this switch. We're now just going to mount this heater in the office. James is dismantling, and I'll pick this drill up off the plumber. That's my battery. It's pretty much brand new, I think. He's a DeWalt man, so you know what I like about it? It hasn't got the stupid chuck. It's got the pull back and pull out chuck, which is like the Makita stuff. So very handy.